Oh, I didn't expect that to happen.
ご主人様、デリバリーの準備できました。確認お願いします。
Seemed like you're back to normal. Roger, give me a sec. Let's see, 2 shortcakes, 2 cheesecakes, 2 fruit tarts.
そわそわそわそわ。
1 gâteau, 1 millefeuille, 1 want blank? I don't know.
うずうずうずうず。
Yep, it's the same as the sales invoice.
じゃあ褒めてください。なでなで。
Oh, okay. okay, pat. Okay then, be careful of cars and people, and come back safe and sound.
はーい、行ってきまーす。でも、あともう一つ忘れ物ですよ。
Forgot what? There's nothing else.
行ってきますな。
Chocola?
照れてるご主人様も可愛いですよ。
She? Look, we can't be doing that in the bakery.
ショコラはご主人様の恋猫ですから。じゃあ気をつけて行ってきますね。
Chocola? And, well, she's speedy off.
へえ、ショコラちゃんって店長さんの恋猫だったんですね。
Oh no. Huh? No. Well, you could say she was, so, yes?
あれだけ素直で可愛ければ手も出しちゃうよね。
Well, I'm sorry. Can we stop at this, please?
別に照れることないじゃない。猫がパートナーってのも今時珍しくもないんだしね。その反応だと最近のことなの？恋猫になったのは。
I'm sorry, I'm not that good with these types of conversations, so I appreciate it if,
店長さんがそんな照れ方するの珍しい。じゃあ紅茶おかわりするからお話聞かせてよ。
What? I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of work. Why are they so curious? Phew, they finally left. We had a brief pause after those guests left. I'm not very good at talking about my romantic affairs like that. After all, since I was young, the only thing I've done has been making Japanese sweets. I was exhausted from trying to figure out how to respond to them.
ご主人、レジ系終わった。チェックして。
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
じー。
Yeah, it doesn't say vanilla? What are you so angry about, Vanilla?
怒ってない。そう見えるのはご主人に心当たりがあるから。
I don't know why, so that's why I'm asking. Are you hungry or something? If you are, you can have a piece, you can have a slice of cake.
ご主人は私を何だと思ってるの？ショコラじゃないんだから。
And just why are you bringing up Chocola? She doesn't really get upset often. Aside from her desperately yelling, I'm hungry sometimes.
強いて言えば、さっきご主人が鼻の下伸ばしてたのが微妙。ビヨーンって。
Wow. Hey, that's a false accusation. Just when was I ogling with,
ショコラ
ogling
が
them?
デリバリー行ってるちょっとの間に油断ならない。一回寝たくらいで猫の全部を手に入れた気になってるとか。まさかご主人がエッジパティシエだとは思わなかった。
Wow. Vanilla folded her arms and snorted. I horny pastry puffer, she says. There was an unpleasant sound to those words.
そもそも私たちという猫がいるのにデレデレと。
I got it. I'm not flirting, so it's okay. Actually, I'm really not. I'm very good at that stuff like that.
そのやっつけ感に誠意を感じない。不可。
Wow. It's just a misunderstanding. Don't be mad.
怒ってない。私はいつでも冷静な猫ってしぐれも言ってた。私を差し置いてショコラとイチャイチャな上にショコラを持って遊んでるのが気に入らないだけ。
She's really taken this far. Isn't an angry sound though? It was a false accusation to say I was fooling around with Chocola. Once I put everything Chocola is saying together, it seems like you're jealous, huh? Sorry, I'll be more careful next time.
嫉妬じゃない。正当な意見だと私はアピール。
Then again, I got it. I'm sorry. I'll act with more restraint.
その面倒であしらってる感がまた。
I got it. Okay, there. Vanilla puffed out her cheeks as I patted her on the head. Even Vanilla gets jealous, huh? I thought she was more carefree than this, though. I guess it's to be expected since, despite being always together, Chocolate hasn't been paying much attention to her recently. I need to be more careful as their owner. Come to think of it,
何？
are you in heat yet, Vanilla?
変態。
Wow. No, that's not what I mean. I'm just concerned about your physical health, okay?
変態。スケベ。エッチパティシエ。
Oh god. Well, I guess you're doing fine then. I really was honestly worried though. Vanilla leveled a chilly glare at me while I was thinking that.
ネコパラ。
What? I'm not too sure if I read that in time. Hey Chocola, mind watching the storm for a bit?
はーい。お任せあれ。
Vanilla, I need your help in the kitchen.
私？
Hmm?
何かエッチな手伝いを強要される予感。
Wow. Really jump to conclusions, do you? Just what kind of hunch is that? It seemed like she was holding a grudge. It looked like she told Chocolate something earlier too. In any case, I need to lighten things up. I thought I'd start to slowly teach you how to make a cake.
おー、ケーキ作り。ついにワンランク上の猫に。
Level up.
でも、なんで私だけ？エロ目的？
Can you stop with that nonsense?
ちょっと気に入ってた。反省はしてない。
Wow. As always, she was quite the actress. There wasn't really a reason for her to regret anything, though. Well, in all seriousness, I have no qualms with Chocolate being the poster cat girl, but I don't think making cakes would suit her.
あー、ショコラは多分ノリで作っちゃうもんね。納得。
Vanilla was the right cat girl for the job. That's true. It'd be great if she's interested, but it'll be fine even if she messes up. Well, that's how it is. I'll start by teaching you how to make some simple dough, okay?
よし来た。教えてもらってあげる。よろしくお願いします。ご主人先生。ペコリ。
It seems like she's more into it than I thought she'd be.
ご主人、固め、濃いめ、油マシマシね。
We don't have that kind of customization available.
やったら流行るかもしれない。ナイスアイディア。
We don't make them once at a time, so it wouldn't work out. Enough about customizations. First, the basics.
はーい。なんとなく頑張る。
While she gave a half-hearted response, she measured out the ingredients very carefully according to the recipe. She was quick to learn the names of the kitchen tools and how to use them, and remembered what I taught her without uttering a single complaint. You really take on things quickly, Vanilla. Honestly, you're a lot more skillful with your paws than I thought.
脳ある猫はぐうたらなのだよ。ご主人先生。
Professor Master Sensei? Wow. She puffed out her non-existent chest proudly. The chest of that uniform might be too high a level for Vanilla. Well, she picked it out herself, so I guess she didn't mind too much. Maybe she was trying to show off her slightly lacking chest. Wow. That trivial thought crossed my mind for a brief moment.
というか、しぐれにも物覚えいいって言われてた。えへん。
Is that so? First time I heard that.
別にわざわざそんなことも話さないしね。
True. That's quite true.
ご主人も他人に突っ込まないタイプだし。
Now that you mention it, you're right. It was more like neither of us were the type to come up with snappy retorts. Vanilla also wasn't the type to talk about herself much either. I realized that I haven't heard much about her.
私はそういうご主人の距離感嫌いじゃない。猫らしく自由にのんびりマイペースでいられるし。
She smiled with her usual tone of voice. If that's what makes Vanilla most comfortable, then I'm fine with that. That was without a doubt. It was without a doubt yet. Do you dislike it when I bothered you, Vanilla?
What? 干渉?
She tipped her head to the side and blinked a few times in confusion. Furrowing her brow, she put a hand to her chin as she thought. Then she hit her palm with her fist and looked over at me.
なるほど。口説き文句。
That's not really. You really need to quit it with these jokes of yours. I lightly bopped Vanilla on the head. Bop. She really can't handle serious topics, can she? I looked directly at Vanilla and returned to the topic at hand. I want to be closer to you, Vanilla.
近づきたい？今近いけど？
Blank. Not in literal sense. What I mean is that I want to know more about you and get along with you better. This time, I gently patted Vanilla on the head. As usual, she had a baffled expression on her face as she looked up at me. I'm fine with the distance between us right now, but I want to be a better owner, you know. That's why I want to know more about you. I want to understand you better, Vanilla. You're one of my precious catgirls after all, Vanilla.
ご主人。
Even with what happened with Chocola, I was concerned about Vanilla. Vanilla was right. I didn't know much about her at all. That's exactly why I wanted to know more. The three of us will be together from now on, after all. Oh wow.
こういう真面目な空気は苦手。
Did you just turn on heat like that?
ご主人だってこんな硬いのとか苦手なくせに。
So Vanilla could be cute at times too. She pouted as cheeks became she pouted as her cheeks became rosy. Vanilla mumbled as she looked up at me. Perhaps she really does have a really low tolerance for serious matters. Well, I know it's a bit out of the character for me, but I wanted to I wanted to get that out in the open. At the very least, I wanted to tell you how I feel. As an unbefitting, weary smile came across my face, I faced Chocola and spoke my true feelings.
私まで手ごめにしようとしてる。
Wow. I told you that's not it.
わかってる。冗談。ご主人の気持ちちゃんと伝わったから大丈夫。
That's actually good. She was absolutely adorable. That true smile. This level of honesty she normally didn't show me was making my heart skip a beat. No. I'm having a serious discussion here. This isn't the time for me to be thinking of how cute Vanilla was.
あれこの匂い。
Uh-oh. What is it, Vanilla?
なんかすごく甘い匂い。
Oh no. Huh? Vanilla? Uh-oh.
すごい美味しそうな甘い匂い。
Hey, Earth to Vanilla. You're really close. I say close was a bit more like she was stuck onto me. Vanilla buried her face on my chest and continued to sniff.
すごく濃ゆい甘い匂い。これ、頭がトローンってして、ふにゃーって。
Yep, she's on the heat.
こっちの方からもっと。ご主人。
She looked up and pushed her face up against my neck. I could feel her body and lips pressed against mine, as Vanilla's sweet smell and softness flowed throughout my entire body. Wow, wait, Vanilla?
違う、今のはフレーメン反応。
Huh? Did you say Flareman response?
フレーメン反応、間違いなくフレーメン。
Wait, let's just leave it at the Flareman response then.
よろしい。では私は通常業務に戻ります。
What is happening to these two? Again, growing up. Sure. I left it at that.
Nekopara.
Oh god. Oh?
ありがとうございました。ご主人様、ゴロゴロしてください。ゴロゴロ。
Hey, I told you, not during work.
今はお客さんいないから大丈夫ですよ。ちょっとでいいんです。
Alright, alright, just a bit, okay?
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。よーし、充電バッチリ完了です。
Fully charged?
じゃあショコラはゴミ捨て行ってきますね。
Okay. And like that, she's off. Sheesh, what a handful.
ちー。
What is it, Vanilla?
ご主人の顔の緩み具合を計測中。ピピピ。
Why you suddenly turn into a robot?
判定。ダルダルド、ブルドッグ。
Slack level, bulldog. I can clearly sense a spite in that elevation. Evaluation. You were watching the whole time, weren't you?
見てない。私は真面目に仕事してた。
I wasn't saying you were slacking off or anything.
見てない。ご主人は自意識過剰だと思う。
No, I mean...
変態。
Wow. Never mind. It was obvious that she was staring at me the whole time. Was this sort of a new rebellious phase of hers? I'm not sure catgirls even have rebellious phases, though. Anyway, the total sales of the day is... Vanilla headed towards the register, paying me no heed. Uh-oh. The smell's back, isn't it? Oh god.
ピタ。
And like before... Vanilla.
ご主人、なんで私に背中を押し付けてるの？
Wait. You're the one who pressed against me.
私が？ご主人に？
Vanilla tilted her head with a perplexed look on her face. I've seen this reaction before. It seems similar to something that had just happened yesterday. Vanilla, could it be that you're...
私、ゴミ捨て行ってくるので、失礼。
She so is. Chocolate is taking it out right now. Like that, avoid the question. This was how chocolate behaved yesterday. Could it be vanilla is in heat? Two of them were twins. It wouldn't be strange if they were going through the same stage. It isn't at the same level as chocolate was yesterday, though. In any case, I'll just observe and what she does a bit longer. I'll just...
お店のお掃除終わりました。いつもながら完璧な掃除ぶりに我ながら惚れ惚れしちゃいます。なのでショコラはなでなでして褒めてほしいです。
Alright, you did well. Pat, pat.
テーブルの上まだ拭いてないけど。いやー、すぐに行ってきます。飛ぶがごとく。にゃー。
And there she goes. Chocolate is as agenic as always.
それがショコラのいいところ。
Yeah, it is actually. That's definitely true. Are you alright, Vanilla?
大丈夫？何が？
Well, like, how are you feeling?
特に何も。オールグリーン。
I see. Then that's good. Well, she seemed the same as usual. Chocolate would get visibly dizzy when she was in heat. So I guess Vanilla wasn't in heat after all. I'll be done cleaning up the kitchen shortly. Vanilla, go and help Chocolate.
了解。任せといて。
Uh-oh. Vanilla?
いやー、ご主人。さっきよりもなんか濃い。スリスリ。
Hey, Vanilla. She came up and embraced me from the front, wow, and rubbed her cheeks against mine, speaking in a sweet voice. Hey, Vanilla, calm down, okay?
にゃー、私はいつでもクレバーだってしぐれが。あっ、違う、今のはフレーメン反応。
No, enough of that.
フレーメンを超えるフレーメン、それが超フレーメン。
No, when you were studying for the bell exam, I saw an actual Flareman face. Besides, you were the one that said that it wasn't good for your health to hold your urges in while in heat.
違う。決して私は発情期にあらず、その恥ずかしいことを。
It's not something to be embarrassed about. I argued with Vanilla. Was being in heat something to be embarrassed about? I didn't think catgirls felt shame though. Oh, chocolate. Chocolate?
どうしたの？そんな顔して。バニラ？いやー、ショコラ。
What the?
いや、ショコラ、いやー、ショコラ、何を、いや、
I swear to God, this is like turning into a porno.
いや、バニラの可愛い声。
Chocolate's lips and tongue kept along the nape of Vanilla's neck. What the hell? With each wet and sticky sound, Vanilla's body twitched.
ショコラ。
Is Chocolate encouraging Vanilla?
全然体に力入ってないよ。あんなトローンとした可愛い顔見たことないよ。
Hey, Chocolate.
大丈夫ですよ、ご主人様。
Okay?
だってバニラも発情期なんだもんね。違う。別に私は猫同士でごまかせるわけないでしょ。
Still.
ほら、体中からこんなに甘い匂いさせて。 ショコラ。それに、バニラとはずっと一緒にいるんだから。バニラだってショコラのこと、分かったんでしょ？ショコラ。
At a loss for words, Vanilla cast her eyes downwards. She blushed, breathing in shallow, quick breaths. She was gripping her shoulders as if she was trying to hold something back. Vanilla, is she right? As her owner, I asked Vanilla once more. Yep. She looked at me with troubled, upturned eyes. She answered me hesitantly, by bowing her head very slightly. So you really were, after all. I did feel it was rather strange, but if that was the case, then Vanilla really does need to be relieved. What the f- Vanilla's health will be affected if I don't do something. So that mean I'll have to do the same to her as I did with Chocola. No. Even if I am the owner, that wouldn't be the way to...
ショコラとご主人様がラブラブしてるの見て、バニラも欲しくなっちゃったんでしょ？
What?
違う。別にそんなことじゃなくて。
I'm having so many mixed feelings right now.
そんな風にごまかしてもダメって言ったばっかりでしょ？ショコラ。ショコラ。ショコラ。すました顔して、こんなに？
What?
指動かしちゃ。
I suddenly gulped. I was unable to find the right words to say, as I was entranced by the two catgirls in front of me.
いつからこんなにしてたの？こんなにしたままで、すまし顔でお店に立ってたのかにゃ？そんなことに。
What am I hearing?
バニラが嘘つくからでしょ？本当のこと言わないとやめてあげないんだから。本当のことってご主人。
She looked over at me, hoping I'd cut in and rescue her.
ご主人様に助けを求めちゃダメ。ほら、素直に言わないとバニラも辛いでしょ？素直になれたらショコラとご主人様で可愛がってあげるのに。ショコラと。
Vanilla's pure white throat gulped. Ever since Vanilla went into heat, she'd become pretty wild. I gulped just like, Vanilla had.
ご主人が変なこと言うから。
Weird stuff, you say?
私のこともっと知りたいって、そういう変なこと言うから。
Blushing, she looked away. Her gaze darted around even more than before, as she stole small glances of me.
バニラってばかわいいにゃー。ご主人様にそんなこと言われて、その気になっちゃったんだ。そんなのショコラだって。一緒だね。だからバニラのことよくわかるよ。ショコラ。
The two of them were still intertwined together. Chocolate looked over towards me naughtily.
ご主人様はどうですか？
What do you mean, how about you?
バニラが発情しちゃってるのを見て、どうですかってことですよ。
How I feel? Of course, Vanilla is a precious catgirl of mine too. As long as it's fine for Vanilla, I wouldn't be...
ご主人。
She looked at me with her ever so slightly dreary-looking eyes, and then looked away, blushing. After taking a big breath, she looked at me in the eye once again.
ショコラも一緒で、相手がご主人なら、そういうことも嫌じゃない。
Vanilla.
ご主人は私なんかでもいいの？私はショコラみたいに可愛くないし。
Don't be silly. There's no way you're not cute. I might be your owner, but more than that, you're my precious cat girl. I told you that, didn't I?
言ってたね。
She smiled awkwardly, tilting her head. She looked up at me modestly with upturned eyes, as she twiddled her fingers together.
じゃあ、私の面倒もちゃんと見てほしい。ご主人様。
My God.
ショコラ、ご主人。
Wow.
ご主人様。
Wow.
ご主人。ショコラ。
This is secretly a porno, isn't it? As they let out sleepy breaths, the two of them rested their cheeks against my body. I patted both of them on both of their heads, each one with one hand, and looked up at the ceiling with my mouth still slightly agape. It's a big bed, but I never thought it would actually be useful in this way too. And here we were, sleeping right next to each other like a big family. I murmured that aloud, like I'm never thinking that this could have happened. I can't make an excuse about myself, just going along with it now. From the start, I never intended to make excuses for this though. As I felt the softness and warmth throughout my body, I pet two cat girls I honestly cherished.
ご主人様。バニラ。ご主人様とバニラとショコラ。みんな大好きでずっと一緒ですね。にゃんわんにゃんわん。ずっと一緒。ショコラとご主人と私で。
Oh shit. Pardon me. The two of them going meow meow in their sleep. It made me burst out laughing. It was a lot different from what I was expecting though. Leaving home by myself, becoming independent, taking up all the joys and hardship by myself, or so I thought. I really thought I'd be living all by myself from now on. I'm really lucky having precious partners I can connect deeply with like this. Sometimes they make things difficult for me, like when they make mistakes. But in the end, they're catgirls that support both me and the store the best they can. Even though we haven't been together that long, I couldn't imagine a moment without Chocola and Vanilla.
ご主人様、ショコラも幸せです。ご主人、バニラも今が幸せ。
Yeah, I am too. Thanks. I kissed both of them gently as they murmured in their sleep, and closed my eyes and drifted off.